You know that feeling when you finally crawl into bed after the longest day, you close your eyes, and right on cue, your neighbor decides it's the perfect time to slam every door in their apartment. Yeah, that moment right there is why white noise machines exist, and some of them are so good, they'll make you wonder how you ever slept without one. I've gone through the best options out there, so you don't have to waste your money on the wrong one. All the links are down in the description. Let's get into it. First up, the Snooze Original. And if you're the kind of person who can tell the difference between compressed audio and a lossless file, this is your machine. Inside is a real fan with a brushless motor spinning in an acoustic chamber. No recordings, no samples, no loops. The sound is literally turbulent air, unique every millisecond, which means your brain can never latch onto a repeating pattern the way it does with digital machines. That's a huge deal because sleep disruption isn't really about loud noises. It's about your brain detecting changes in the sound around you. A steady, never-repeating whoosh raises that background floor, so a slamming door registers as a ripple instead of a shockwave. You adjust the tone by twisting the outer shell, which physically changes the air openings. Twist it tight for a higher-pitched whir like a desk fan. Open it up and it drops into this deep, rich drone like the cabin of an airplane. It connects to your phone through Bluetooth, but the app doesn't stream anything. The fan always makes the sound. The app just controls volume, scheduling, and has a nursery mode that keeps decibels safe for infants. Picture this. It's 2 in the morning, your baby just fell asleep after 45 minutes of rocking, and you need to lower the volume. Instead of tiptoeing across a creaky floor and risking disaster, you open the app from your bed, fade it down, and nobody wakes up. The only thing to keep in mind is it needs a wall outlet, so it's not one you'll toss in a suitcase. And since it moves air, a quick blast of compressed air once a year keeps dust off the impeller. But if those aren't deal breakers, this is the gold standard for mechanical sound. Now, if your problem isn't subtle creaks but full-on city chaos, the Electrofan Evo takes a completely different approach. This is a digital synthesizer, not a fan. It generates 22 sound profiles in real time using an algorithm, so zero looping here too. 10 fan variations, 10 noise colors from white to pink to deep brown, and 2 ocean surf textures. The real power move is volume. Where the Snooze tops out around 80 decibels, the Evo pushes past 85. That's massive when you're trying to block a neighbor's subwoofer at midnight. The brown noise on this thing is phenomenal, a low rolling rumble that mechanical fans physically can't match because small drivers struggle below 200 Hz. If you deal with tinnitus, you can cycle through 20 noise colors to find the exact frequency that masks your specific ringing. Compared to the Snooze, you're trading organic warmth for raw blocking power and variety. The buttons aren't backlit, so adjusting in darkness takes getting used to, but people stick felt bumps on them to navigate by touch. It also has a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is a lifesaver for couples. One of you needs a jet engine to sleep and the other needs silence. Plug in sleep headphones and you're sorted. But what if you want the most classic fan sound in existence? The Yoga Sleep Dome Nova carries over 60 years of heritage in a machine that's basically an institution. You've probably heard one in every therapist's waiting room. A simple AC motor spins a dual-speed fan inside a housing, and you adjust tone by rotating the cap and collar to open or close the acoustic ports. The sound sits in this warm, mid-range sweet spot that wraps around you like a blanket. The Nova adds an amber nightlight that won't mess with your melatonin, which parents love. Compared to the Snooze, the Dome maxes out around 62 decibels, so it's built for soothing, not blocking. Perfect if you live somewhere relatively quiet and just need to smooth out a refrigerator hum or the house settling at night. Think of the Snooze as a performance car and the Dome as a vintage convertible. Both get you there, but the ride feels completely different. The mechanical parts may need attention after a couple years of daily use, and the fabric mesh collects dust. But if this is the sound that puts you to sleep, nothing else will feel right. Alright, forget everything about simple sound machines because the Hatch Restore 3 is trying to replace your entire nightstand. Sunrise alarm clock, reading light, meditation guide, and sound machine all in one gorgeous device. The sounds are high-fidelity samples like rain on a tin roof, guided sleep stories, and curated ambient textures. But the real star is the sunrise alarm. 30 minutes before wake up, the light gradually brightens to simulate dawn, pulling you out of deep sleep so you wake up feeling human instead of like you got hit by a truck. Honestly, that feature alone is next level if you're someone who hits snooze 9 times every morning. Imagine your room filling with warm golden light, no jarring alarm, no phone screen blinding you. You just open your eyes and you're actually ready. The catch is that the full sound library and advanced routines require a yearly subscription on top of the premium price. Without it, you get basic functionality. If you already track sleep and optimize routines, you'll love it. If you just want noise to fall asleep, you're paying for features you won't touch. And wait till you hear this next one, because the House Bay is proving you don't need to spend a fortune. 31 sounds in a compact unit with a wood grain finish. No app, no Wi-Fi, no subscription. Just buttons and noise. It gets loud too, actually rivaling the Electrofan in decibel output, which makes it a legit budget option for blocking street noise. It remembers your last settings when powered back on, a small detail that makes daily use effortless. The trade-off is audio fidelity. Some nature sounds loop noticeably, especially the thunder track repeating a distinctive clap roughly every 20 seconds. Your brain will find that pattern. The white and fan noise options hold up much better though. For a dorm room, guest bedroom, or an older relative who wants big buttons and zero-tech headaches, this delivers exactly what it promises. For parents on the move, the Mom Cozy Portable clips right onto a stroller or car seat. Rechargeable battery with USB-C, a soft nightlight, and a shushing profile that mimics womb frequencies to calm newborns. Picture yourself in a noisy grocery store with a fussy baby. You clip this disc onto the carrier, hit the shush sound, and within minutes you've got a sleeping infant surrounded by checkout beeping and cart rattling. Pure magic. The speaker is small, so don't expect it to mask hotel noise for adult use, and battery capacity decreases after months of daily charging. The clip is rigid plastic, so handle it gently. But as a dedicated portable baby sleep tool, nothing else comes close. Finally, the Magic Team is the entry point. A tiny cube running on USB that costs less than a pizza dinner. 20 sounds, 32 volume levels, small enough to vanish on a nightstand. You can power it with a phone charger, making it the only non-battery unit here that works during a power outage or while camping. The speaker is about 1.5 inches, so deep bass is physically impossible. Brown noise sounds more like pink noise because the low end rolls off. The single button interface means skipping your favorite sound forces you through all 20 to loop back. For the price though, it's outstanding as a travel backup or a secret weapon for calming an anxious dog during fireworks. So here's the honest breakdown. If audio quality matters and you want natural, never repeating sound, the Snooze Original is the one to beat. If you live in a loud environment or deal with tinnitus and need serious volume, the Electrofan Evo is your best bet. If you want to overhaul your entire sleep routine with sunrise lighting and smart features, the Hatch Restore 3 does everything but tuck you in. For that classic warm fan sound with an amber nightlight, the Dome Nova is pure comfort. If you need a budget machine that gets surprisingly loud, the House Bay punches way above its weight. Parents who need portable white noise anywhere, the Mom Cozy is essential gear. And for a small, cheap starter machine or backup, the Magic Team gets it done. Links for everything are in the description. Let me know in the comments which one caught your eye. See you in the next one.